Laughter in the background.
Sunnyside Update, episode 2.0, or should I say pilot episode 2.0. I'm Eric Garcia, and I'm here with Trevor Henley. Trevor, introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Trevor. I'm the executive director and founder and inspirational activist of Desire to Inspire Studios.
Thanks for tuning in to the Sunnyside Update. Right now, we're going to roll some clips because my other co-anchor, Sarah Zeno, is not here. Sarah, we miss you. Hopefully you're watching this right now. So, guys behind the team, roll the clip. Today's episode of the Sunnyside Update, we're going to be talking about ALS Golden West Chapters Gala that we just ran. We're going to be talking about Guide Dogs for the Blind's cute dogs. Who doesn't love cute dogs?
Love cute dogs.
And last but not least, we're going to be talking about the wonderful crew that we're surrounded by today and a little bit of you guys and to get to know us. So stay tuned for this episode.
Roll the clip.
Today's episode of the Sunnyside Update, we're going to be talking about ALS Golden West Chapters Gala that we just ran. We're going to be talking about Guide Dogs for the Blind's cute dogs. Who doesn't love cute dogs?
Love cute dogs.
And last but not least, we're going to be talking about the wonderful crew that we're surrounded by today and a little bit of you guys and to get to know us. So stay tuned for this episode.
Roll the clip. This past weekend, we were lucky enough to work with other members of our team to help the ALS Golden West chapter in their mission of defeating Lou Gehrig's disease. Eric, what did you think about that event?
I think the event was wonderful. I think we did a lot of great work for a really great cause with a lot of great people. It was just an amazing experience to see our team fully functioning like a well-oiled machine. You know, we had Chris, the photographer, Grimshaw, just taking the photos. Sarah and I were doing behind the scenes. We had CJ at the photo booth and Christina with the camera, Raw, Law, Trevor, Cesar, Justin. Everybody was doing their thing, and it was just amazing to see the final product all said and done in the flesh.
And everybody had to dress up, so that's always fun. Nice to see the team out of their element.
Exactly.
It was a very fancy event, and we raised a ton of money. So congratulations to the Golden West chapter. If you'd like to support them in their mission, you should check out the link in the bio. Donate, help, go to one of our events. Maybe you'll meet us. It'll be super fun. And now you get to see more. Roll the clip.
So we're not getting up on the stage and stuff like that?
No, I didn't. Well, we'll test out the range. The idea of why we're getting here so early is to set it all up and then test it out and see what our capabilities are in an empty room, because that's going to be the best scenario.
You know what they say? They say when stuff goes wrong or stuff goes right, all you're supposed to say is good.
I'm looking for a hard copy of the run-up show because I need that. Good to have a hard copy.
Last minute edits.
You gotta get them, bro. You said PSA what? CSG M106.
Because I can take a pause from my
1
team.
o'clock is the go time.
Yeah, 1 o'clock is like we're making this work.
Yep. I appreciate you guys for checking that out. It was a lot of fun. ALS, amazing business, amazing nonprofit. You guys should check them out. We'll have them linked down below in the description. A part of all of that work, we had an amazing group of people. A lot of the people actually are now currently new hires that we actually have. So a lot of the team, like Christina, Law, personally me, and Chris Grimshaw, at his new position are new. So I want you guys to check out their message and their roles and introduce themselves. So we'll roll the clip of them. Let's go. Next clip.
My name is Christina Moore, and I am the program coordinator for Desire to Inspire Studios Foundation. So I used to be the manager of a pet food store in Terra Linda, and Ra, our director of operations, came in to buy some dog treats, and we got to talking. She was wearing a shirt from her former job that was in food service, and this was during the pandemic. So I was trying to have a hey, how's it going with you? How's it going with you? Kind of a moment. And she was like, oh no, I don't work there. Like, I actually like my job. And I was like, oh snap, what is it? And she told me that she works for a nonprofit and started, telling me a little bit about it. And so I ended up getting her email address and we connected, and I came by the studio one day to hang out, and they haven't been able to get rid of me since. I like to call myself the intern wrangler, which means like contacting our interns, getting them the information that they need, coordinating, having them come to events and helping us, coordinating transportation for some of our younger kids or ones that don't drive.
My name is Laila Alexander, and I'm here joining the team to help with events, whether that's event design, AV, event production, all that good stuff. So originally, as the event architect, the event spanned everything, and I was really covering all different facets of an event, whether it be food, whether it be entertainment, marketing, social media, all aspects of it. But now I think the role has been refined to focus more on AV related events. So with the Champions Gala for ALS, it was more so on the AV production management portion of it. So I was really focusing on being the liaison from all of our AV vendors, coordinating that and being that middle person between them and our ALS client. All the hard work and watching the team put in all the hours to make the Champions Gala what it was, something that was really heartwarming was the amount of money that was raised. And I know that it had reached new levels this year. So that's inspiring. I'm really excited to know, because a lot of the advocacy that's needed for a lot of ALS patients is just, it's not there. So having boots on the ground, helping people, really being able to give back to these families, that's what's most important, and helping support them financially, emotionally, all the support.
Transitioning kind of into the Desire to Inspire Studios, what got you into there, or do you want to explain kind of what Desire to Inspire Studios is?
Yeah, sure. I can break it down. I started working with Desire to Inspire Studios 3 months ago. And so if you guys don't know what Desire to Inspire Studios is, we are essentially a nonprofit production studio located here in Marin County, California. I'm currently head of sales and marketing working with them. What I do is break down like the marketing internally and a little bit for our new kind of social media marketing production side of it. And so we work with a variety of different clients, and we offer a variety of different services.
Are there any opportunities for people to get involved?
Oh my God, I can't even begin to start to speak about the amount of value that you get. You guys should definitely get involved if you guys are out there watching. I know if you're watching right now, you're a leader in the community if you're watching the show already. So our internship program is 100 hours, and essentially there's two ways it goes, because we're kind of revamping it right now into a curriculum where you basically learn the basics of everything we do, but tailored towards your interests. So that was a little bit about me, but I'd like to let you guys know on our newest, not hire, but position change, or should we say promotion maybe, studio manager Chris Grimshaw. How is that new position for you?
It's great.
Don't lie to me.
Yeah, no, it's a good time.
Nice.
My dad is Swiss German, so with that heritage comes the desire to make everything organized, make everything neat, have a purpose, a lot of labeling. So I think I was literally born for this role. But no, it's been good. I mean, I already like working for DTI, and so when they noticed that I just have when they noticed I have a knack for being the one that puts stuff away, they said, why don't you take on the role of being the guy that manages the showrunner stuff. And
yes, sir.
And yeah, it's been great. Most of the time it's just keeping things tidy, keep things clean, and we're looking to expand on what we can actually do with the studio. We've been looking to get house lights, multifunctional house lights that aren't just there to, turn on the studio, but house lights that we can raise and lower at our will, so that we could turn them into lights that could also function for shoots too. And we're working on a few other internal projects, checkout systems, asset tracking, really exciting stuff like that. But overall, it's great. It's a lot of fun.
The studio definitely looks a lot better since you got that new position. You've actually done a lot of work. Like, I've been here for about a month, and in that month, at least since I've been hired, it looks better. Even you sending me pictures of upstairs where nobody could see being clean is actually like pretty satisfying for me, because I'm like, oh shit, like Chris is doing his thing. So that's dope. Now, what do you think is the biggest challenge when it comes to this job or position, and then the thing you're looking most forward to?
I think I'm looking the most forward to what our studio has the potential to become. I've had a background in working for several high-end studios from Los Angeles, and part of those positions that I worked at there were upkeep for those studios, and so coming from that experience, I know what I can bring to kind of spruce this place up. Everything all works and runs, but then how can you make it better?
Exactly.
How can you make it, not just a studio, but a place where people, want to just hang out with, And as you can see, I mean, we've had our biggest turnout today.
Was it actually?
Yeah, it was easily. I was right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and so. We're getting there easily. It's like you said, we're already making growth and change, and it's not like I'm doing it all myself. I need help. I need people, in our team to, help us adjust. I mean, we just got 2 new edit bays, and we redesigned our whole studio, and now it just feels so much better. This would be a good time to cut to the wide shot, not to backwards, backseat direct over here, but. No, like our studios looks really awesome now, and it also just feels more open with the changes that we did. And they were small changes, but they made a big difference, So, what was your other question? Oh, what am I struggling with?
Not even struggling, just like what is that last
budget.
little wall you want? Okay, we'll slide right past that, Trevor. That's perfect though. Hey, that's where it comes down to you guys. Check us out. Just watch our videos. All of this is supporting us. And if you're watching this, like I said before, you're a leader in our community already. So continue to watch us. That's all we want, right? All this stuff is free for you guys. We're a resource, essentially. And join us at our barbecue. Like, this was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Barbecue.
Yeah, when's this?
Oh, thank you. Random audience member. Raw Feesby. Raw Feesby. Next month. End of the month. Last Thursday of the month.
Correct.
Last Thursday of the month, guys. It's February.
It's a good time, man.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris, for sharing that. That was Grimshaw. That was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Some light. To speak, and actually speaking of Raw Feesby, she is actually helping us out a lot. And yesterday we had the chance to go to Dominican University and check out one of their classrooms. Their social justice program has a Power of Word class, which is really interesting. I highly recommend you guys check that out. If you live in the area of San Rafael, check out their website and hopefully apply. And she's going to talk a little bit more about our partnership with Dominican University and TAM High School's Bridge the Gap program. So why don't we roll the clip?
Dominican University has a very extensive and well-developed social justice program. And within that program, they have students who participate in their service learning programs. We are partnering with Dominican University as a supplement to that social learning program. We'll be working with college students to go into an underserved, undervoiced community to collect oral histories. We're also partnering with TAM High School's Bridge the Gap program, which provides services and resources to high school students as they enter into the workforce and into the college world. So those 2 cohorts are going to be coming together as we go into Marin City's community to document and video their oral history. Those students will get the opportunity to learn what it means to be of service, to partake in a culture, and to give back to that community, while also learning skills in photography and videography and storytelling, most importantly. As social advocates, not only are you uplifting voices that aren't normally heard, but you're also storytelling. It's always hard to learn something new, and we're asking our students to do 2 things that they might not have ever done before. They're going to be handling videography equipment, and they're going to be interviewing strangers potentially. And they're going to be asked to turn those stories into something that can be seen by other individuals in a way that is going to be compelling. It's a lot of learning to be done in a very short period of time. And I think the most difficult thing that we have with any of our interns is getting them comfortable in front of the camera and getting them comfortable being the interviewer behind the camera. Other than that, we always have incredible interns who put everything that they have into what they do for us, and it's never a hardship working with young people in Marin County. The thing that I'm looking forward to personally with this particular project is getting to see the next generation of social advocates blossom. This is an opportunity to give them the tools that they need to make a difference, and I love being able to participate in that. Additionally, my family is originally from Marin City. My father's family and my mother's family were both part of the Great Migration, and getting to hear some of those stories of a period where they were my age and younger is going to be incredible for me. So being a part of that community myself, I'm doubly grateful for being able to work on this project with Dominican and Bridge the Gap.
Yeah.
Marin County is incredibly diverse, and part of what we are doing with Dominican Service Learning Program as a collection of oral histories, it's not just Marin City that we want to collect. We want to collect all of the underserved and all of the unheard voices in Marin. If you have a community that you want to be heard, that you want those stories to be told, contact us. We would love to take the opportunity to collect oral histories from generations of immigrants, of those who helped to found what has become a vibrant Marin County community. Let us know. We would love to participate in any programs that are going to collect, preserve all of the little pieces that make Marin County what it is.
Thank you very much, Rob Easby. Thank you for that. That was amazing. So yeah, guys, if you're interested more in the work we're doing with Marin City, definitely be in touch with us. Check out our YouTube, check out our Instagram. We're going to be posting a lot of the content that we're filming. And yeah, I'm really excited to be a part of that and helping out people for a greater cause. Speaking of greater causes, I have here my main man, Cesar Cruz, head of videography out here at Desire to Inspire Studios Foundation, and he's helping me with a bunch of stuff here. But today he's going to talk a little bit about our social media marketing and Thrive, who we're working with, one of our great partners that we just started working with. Do you want to talk a little bit about that and introduce yourself?
Yeah, definitely. Hey, everybody. This is Cesar Cruz, Director of Desire to Inspire Studios Foundation's videography. We do a lot of great work pretty much with a lot of partners in the community. One specific partner we recently met with is Thrive.org. It's a really wonderful organization that basically has the mission of feeding hungry communities across the world. This specifically focus on making sure there's nourishment for communities that are struggling in places like parts of India, parts of Asia, very struggling communities that sometimes really don't have access to resources. And then our effort was to really connect our ability to edit content for them remotely so that they can put content out to fundraise more of the work they're doing. As part of our effort supporting organizations that are doing great work all across the board, and they fit the model perfectly. We love supporting organizations like that because we know that the mission is so clear, is so focused, and also telling the stories is so essential, really making sure that everybody feels understood because, if we don't tell the stories of great people, then, somebody else will. So we want to make sure we get a chance to be a part of that movement. So thank you. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, well said. And, storytelling is a big thing that we do here. So if you guys are interested in storytelling, make sure to check us out. Storytelling is the way to go. I think stories are very powerful, and that's how we communicate. So last little segment, I did promise you guys that we would talk about dogs. Who doesn't love dogs? So Cesar, do you want to talk a little bit about guide dogs and the work we've been doing for them as well, and what we do with them?
Definitely. Here in the county of Marin, we have very successfully made a partnership with Guide Dogs for the Blind, a great organization that does great work all over the state, all over the country. They really bring people all across the board to basically access this amazing just resources, which specifically raising these puppies, one aspect of it. Secondly, finding a way to actually find people that they can provide the support to, and making sure that those people are able to reach out in a feasible manner to make sure that they can come in, get trained, learn how to work with their guide dog, and then ultimately different ways of giving back to the community. A lot of the people that are like raising the puppies and are also making sure they're getting the proper training, the proper foods, are people in our community doing great work all over the country and really coming across to this specific community here in Marin to be part of Guide Dogs for the Blind. A great partner, a great community. We love serving them as much as we can to keep enhancing this mission of providing support to the blind community.
Definitely. If you guys want to check them out, I would recommend checking out their TikTok, because I just came across their TikTok and they got a lot of great content of all the dogs. So I'm sorry we don't have content of the good dogs, of the cute dogs right now, but check them out on TikTok. Shout out Guide Dogs for the Blind. That's going to be it for today's show. I'm not sure if we can get the outro playing, but if we can, that would be great. If not, we really appreciate you guys all for watching. And have a great Thursday, and we will see you guys next time. Deuce.
See you on the next. Thanks.